All right, all hands on deck in this code red weather alert. We have been tracking this system that's really going to have widespread impacts throughout the south, up the East Coast, and we're certainly going to feel it here.
We are, and it's still high confidence that we're getting a winter storm. Low confidence still on precipitation type. At what time, how long, the duration, but there is a lot of moisture this upcoming weekend that's coming through that is going to impact millions of people here, and we're kind of right in the middle of it. So bottom line, make sure that you are where you want to be for the weekend Saturday morning. This will start Saturday morning, and I think it may start as some light snow actually. So we will see snow, but it's not going to be heavy snow, and it will eventually transition to freezing rain and or some sleet. So this is the best that I can come up with for now. I'm hopeful that I will have a little bit more detail coming up at 9. The pink area is going to have snow, sleet, and ice with a higher chance of freezing rain, ice accumulation. To the north, this is where we have snow, sleet, and ice, higher chance of some snow accumulation. Let's say up to 6 inches of snow, especially up into southern Kentucky. This circled area is a growing concern for significant icing. And Brett and I have just been in the Weather Center going over some of the newest models coming out, and we don't like what we're seeing with some of these models hinting at some significant ice. So that would be a big problem. I think that circled area could easily see 1/4 to 1/2 inch, but we could be looking at more than 1/2 inch in some spots. And to give you perspective, we're looking at disruptive conditions here for ice, roads, tree limbs coming down, power outages scattered. As we get into that 1/2 inch territory, widespread power outages, widespread tree damage, roads are very dangerous and should not be traveled on. So again, we're kind of, I think, borderline on crippling if the temperatures remain below freezing. And that is a question that we really have as we go into Saturday and Sunday. So here's noon. Between 6 a.m. and noon on Saturday, some light snow does appear possible. Notice the freezing rain line is starting to creep in. And throughout Saturday, I think we're looking at mainly freezing rain along and south of 40, some light snow to the north. Notice as we get into Sunday morning that we're starting to see warmer weather creep in. This would be cold rain. And I think if you're out towards Cookeville, Crossville, McMinnville, Tullahoma, lesser impacts as far as freezing rain goes because we're going to see more of this rain creep in by Sunday afternoon. Still looking at freezing rain most likely for us here in Nashville, and then snow creeping farther north. I don't like what I'm seeing as far as the amount of pink for the duration of time. Notice we're through Sunday evening here, still looking at some freezing rain before some light snow will probably wrap back around. Here in Nashville, we're not going to get a lot of accumulating snow. If I had to put a stab on it right now, I would say less than 3 inches of snow total, maybe some accumulating sleet in there. But freezing rain continues to be the main concern as we move through the weekend with very cold air, temperatures -2 early Tuesday morning.